Wow.
Oh man, we don't stand up. We stand out.
Yeah.
Yo, you missed that one today, huh? What up, gentlemen?
I feel cheated. Good morning. Kadeem, we are graced today by Mr. McCrory.
Yes, yeah. We tried to hold it down while he was gone, and Mom McCoy was getting on, and we was trying to, but just can't take the place of her baby boy. You know what I'm saying? So, but we try to keep it alive for you, though, brother.
Yes, indeed.
Appreciate you for holding it down, man.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah.
All right. So, welcome to the Brothers of Legacy. We appreciate you guys for being here, rocking with us another edition. It is Freestyle Spin the Wheel Friday.
Ooh.
Oh yes, it's Friday.
Yeah.
Hey, we need to come up. We need to come up with us a little Friday rap like your boy used to do. What's his name? Be on B103. God, it's right on tip of my tongue. I can't think what his name is.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What you gotta say? Who's on with BOL today?
Right. Take that 90 right
His
there.
name's Kadeem. He is a dream.
You gotta hear the old school.
Nobody had my back. I got
Ryan Cameron.
Hey,
Ryan Cameron.
Yeah,
Larry, you gotta learn how to pass the rap. You can't just start rapping and be like, jump in. You gotta learn how to.
You gotta pass the mic. You gotta.
You gotta get in where you fit in. You gotta get in where you fit in. When I say who's on with BLL today, that's the pass off. Somebody jumps in and gets it.
All right.
We'll get you next time, Larry. Don't worry about it. We'll get you next time.
Cool.
It don't matter where you break it in at. Somebody gonna follow you up, buddy.
We're gonna be ready. We're gonna be ready.
Sometimes I shoot. It goes in.
All right, so
assist and score.
Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, Mama McCory. Thank you guys for being here, rocking with us.
Good morning.
Jeff had my back. Right, Jeff?
Jeff ready to jump in. Jeff
was like this. Oh yeah, this is what I'm waiting for.
I'm waiting for my moment. All right.
Congratulations to LBJ, 20 consecutive years to the All-Star.
Oh, okay. Did not know that, but yeah, that's a good thing.
First to ever do it.
Probably gonna be the last to ever do it. He's gonna be the last to ever do it too.
No more high schoolers are allowed. Oh wait, the acronym for LBJ is LeBron.
Thanks, Larry. I mean, I knew with my audience.
Okay, sure. I wasn't saying for you. I was saying for anybody else.
I know. I'm just.
Everybody probably thought it was Lyndon Baines. Everybody thought Lyndon Baines Johnson.
Right.
That's what they probably thought it was.
The president.
Yo, he's an all-star.
He's an all-star. Awesome.
So on another note, today is 4 years since Kobe Bryant's passing.
Yeah.
Wow. Today is that day.
Wow.
Huh?
Today is that day.
Today is that day.
Wow.
It's still
Kobe was the man.
Unreal.
Kobe was the man.
So would you, if you had the means, would you continue to use a helicopter as your mode of transportation after what happened?
Overall, it's safe. It's
Oh yeah.
Cars, yeah. If I had the means, I would still use it. Cars aren't safe. There's no guarantee in a car that you make it to where your destination is. Yeah. Every now and then you hear of a bus accident. Every now and then you hear of a plane accident. Doesn't stop you from riding buses and planes. So it's just very unfortunate that the pilot was, in my opinion, this is my opinion, he was arrogant, thinking he could fly into fog. And
is that what happened?
Yeah.
And thinking that he can navigate through the fog, even though, I think that was a little bit of arrogance there on his.
Well, they get paid for that. That's what they get paid to do, though.
Yeah. Right. True.
You're supposed to be the best in your field, and they get paid to get their clients there, even through some of the tougher conditions.
Right.
True. That's a good
yeah.
But some of that fog be thick. You ever been in the mountain fog in California?
Listen, all you have to do is take an airplane into LAX and look at the cloud hanging over.
Right.
You know, it's crazy. It looks like you're flying into a Charlie Brown cartoon and Pigpen is there.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like when you're flying into Los Angeles. It's a cloud over the city.
That's a great description.
But I just say this, that cloud that you're looking at, Brian, that's smog.
I know.
I'm about to say, ain't that smog?
Is it smog? Is it smog?
No, there's fog and smog. You have both of them mixed. If it's an early morning, you're gonna have a good mixture of fog and smog.
Nah, that's
listen.
You're forgetting one more.
It looks like it's always overcast.
Nah, when I'm in,
one more smoke, Larry.
Yeah, when I'm in LA, I'm like, whose perfume is so strong? Man, the whole city is lifted up. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Let's get ready to kick this thing off. Everybody had a good week. Everything good, Kaneem? Any good outing stories?
So far so good. No, not really, man. So far so good. You know, I laugh at my kids all the time. I talk about them every day.
Kaneem, I just want to say I'm glad you got over COVID.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Hey, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if I can dish it out, I got to be able to take it, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, hey, Thomas, how was the cleanse, man? How was the cleanse for you?
Oh, yeah.
Man. I didn't hit that LB status, that's for sure.
Oh, okay.
It was you know, it's interesting. Like you stop eating and you juice, your body how it adjusts. And so for me, I started off at about 224, finished out at almost 217. So yeah.
Nice.
Yo!
Nice. Yeah. Nice.
So for the record, Thomas and I weigh the exact same right now.
Okay. Nah. So right now,
even though Thomas got you by 6 inches, it's all good.
I don't know. I think we might be about. Larry, how tall are you?
That's wrong.
Larry, how tall are you? Pastor, we ain't gonna get you.
I'm 5'10".
You're 5'10". Okay, I'm 6'1". So
okay.
Yeah.
So it looked different.
Yeah. So Larry's like, I'm 217. Look at these
36, 24, 36, only 5'3".
Nah, man. Well, no, good work though. Good work. Another person that does the workout with us, her and also my brother. They both was like they didn't have the LB status either. All they kept doing was urinating all day. That's all they were doing.
Yeah, so. That was me all day. It was like, but yeah.
Well, cool. I'm looking forward to the next quarter.
Yeah, I hit it again.
Sweet.
Jeff. He said I'm 217, but I'm 5'4".
Look different, huh, Jeff?
Jeff, yo, we know yours is something like mine. You spread out vertically. You know
call it geographically strong.
What? Oh, is that time already? The wheel is up already? Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, we 18 minutes in, brother.
I mean, now you want to keep time? Oh, my goodness. I want to keep time on a Friday. Okay.
I mean, you was late, so I figured, might as well go on and get started.
Oh, and you gonna try to, and you want to acknowledge that I was late too. Oh, we doing it like that too? Okay. Oh, that Larry, spin that wheel.
My pleasure, my brother. My pleasure.
Oh man.
Oh boy. I got this one.
What's this gonna be? Yasin Bey.
Who is that?
Drake.
I don't know. Who picked who? Wasn't that you?
Bey
That's
I gotta look that one up.
Most Def.
Most Def. That's Most Def.
Yeah. I knew that and somebody else didn't.
Right. Yeah. Good job. Good job.
I knew the name. I just couldn't remember who it was.
The only reason I know is because I just saw it.
They should have put Drake's real name on there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's Drake's real name?
Oh, who knows? I know ain't nobody else calling him.
I don't know.
So the story behind that is someone was interviewing Most Def, and they asked him what he felt about Drake.
Yes.
And he said, and I'm paraphrasing, I might mess it up.
I
just got a glimpse of it, but he basically responded with, Drake's music is great, like when you're getting into an elevator or at a commercial store, like a mall or something.
Target.
He said you walk into a Target and it's exactly what you would want to be able to hear.
Ready to shop.
Oh,
I mean,
oh wow.
Yeah,
really?
Most Def or Yasin Bey, that didn't surprise me when he said that. When they asked him, I was like, "Oh boy, here we go."
Yeah.
Come on, can't we all just get along?
But here's the thing: Here's the thing: he was not trying to be offensive.
No, he wasn't. Right. He was being serious.
Yeah, he was so sincere with it.
Just like that's where
he was like, it's a different genre that can't be called hip hop.
Right. Yeah. Basically,
I'm looking at
elevator music.
One line right here.
He called it pop. He said it's
upset
pop.
with Most Def because for saying his music's great for shopping at Target.
You say he's mad?
Yeah, Drake's upset with rapper Most Def
for
saying his music is great for shopping at Target.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was pretty deep, man. To hear that.
T Rose.
Yeah, I think that he's on to something though.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think it should be some kind of other genre,
right?
So.
I think there needs to be a break off, like a popular.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, Drake got wordplay, he lyricist. He got rhythm. I mean, he like he ain't a group.
I wouldn't say lyricist.
You would not say Drake is a lyricist.
I can't.
Somebody need.
Is there a difference between a rapper and a lyricist? Then is that what you? Unless you're saying.
Oh no! I think you just get. I think you get into the stuff that you hear on the radio. You gotta listen to some other stuff.
I've heard that.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Don't
get me wrong. The radio stuff is good. Don't get me wrong.
He has some mixtape stuff that was like.
Call me on my cell phone.
You got to get glasses popped up, right?
That's after I got rich Drake.
Yeah, because I've heard there's some mixtape stuff that's pretty dope. I heard he was dope in some mixtapes. I can't give a good opinion on Drake.
So you can't be mad at Drake for spinning it and making money and becoming famous and doing all these other things. I mean, he became successful in the field. So. But his stuff is it's not what, as we would say, as old heads are used to.
as old heads.
I'm gonna say I'm used to it, but yeah. I mean I'm used, and the reason I say that is because one thing about Drake is not talking about drugs. He don't sell drugs in none of his songs.
That's good.
Drake is not talking about pimping. He's not pimping no women in none of his songs.
I mean,
I'm just saying, but if you don't know what he look like and you just pop on a song and just to the words, you're like, oh, okay, that's nice right there. But because you know him and you got the backstory, that's why you be like, oh, he kind of pop or a little bit. But
I'm not knocking. I like Drake.
He got some skills now. But anyway, Larry, spin that wheel.
Thank you, Kenny.
I like Drake. Cool.
Are we riding?
First name ever. Last name greatest. Ooh, this is a long one.
Should parents be held accountable for their child's wrongdoing? It's that mass shootings.
Ooh. That's gonna be a hard no for me. Yeah. It's gonna be a hard no for me. Okay. Don't get me wrong. You teach your children the best way you know how.
Right.
You try to give them right from wrong the best way you know how. But one thing I'm sure is that you didn't teach your child how to go up into some place with an audience of people with a rifle to shoot somebody. That's something y'all ain't never practiced before.
Well,
that's something.
If you did, and you have
these two parents are being tried,
showing your kids how to shoot and do all these other things and having access to guns, and the gun comes out of your house and you're not securing your guns, I think that's a little
securing
bit
of the gun. I was thinking that too.
Yeah, I'm not even going that far. I'm not even going that far.
I agree with you because there's a part of where you raise your children and they are, they don't listen.
Right.
And there's other things that they're exposed to and so many other things. I don't think a parent can say, man, I taught my kid how to be a mass shooter.
Every magnet.
Right. Well, so there was there's a case right now. There's a case right now where the parents are now being tried separately for their child. He had a
but there are dynamics at play. Right.
You
have to look at the situation. Everything has different dynamics, and there are cases where you can't accept. You shouldn't be held accountable, and there's other cases where you just weren't paying attention. When I tell people all the time, you don't know what kind of parent you have been until they're old enough to show you.
Yes.
Right.
If you got any type of mental instability. If you are unstable mentally in your household, then you shouldn't even have a firearm in there anyway. When I say mentally unstable, I'm not talking about Parkinson's or dementia or none of that. I'm talking about you got to have some serious issues where you are probably either schizophrenic, bipolar. You got some real issues like you always feeling threatened. You know what I'm saying? People with dementia and Parkinson's, they usually, I'm not no doctor, but they usually not feeling threatened all the time.
And I would say better than 75 to 85% of the cases, no matter how good, my nickname is Super Daddy. And I have found out from my children, my adult children, there are traumas that you miss.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't care how well of a parenting job you think you did. There are traumas that you miss that you'll find out when your children are grown and comfortable to share with you.
Right.
I
read a statistic, and I might mess it up, but it's something like up until 2019, there had only been 400 mass shootings in the history of America, and since then, every year they average at least over 400 shootings every year since the mass shooting. So it's something like
they recategorized it.
And so when you start thinking about like, can a parent be held accountable for mass shootings? We have to realize there's other external circumstances that are influencing these things also. So I think that each situation has to be assessed itself in a case by case.
But think of it this way though. Like now, let's say this become the norm. This would be this case goes, and then they start trying parents. Would parents start to parent a little bit differently? Like, okay,
absolutely.
We want to make sure guns. Yeah, the guns are not in my house, and like you were saying, the mental stability. Like, okay, I'm going to address my child who's having mental illness and
showing something, showing signs.
It'll force your hand. It will literally force your. Am I gonna go to prison for something my child did, or am I gonna go do everything to protect myself, even if my child do something stupid? Hey, I took him to the doctor. He had an evaluation. They put him on medication. We did an interview, but he still killed somebody. But you see what I did? I did this. I did that.
Right.
Right.
Hey, can you look at him? check them out everywhere. Yeah.
Larry, spin that wheel.
They be spinning. All right. I gotta make noise. Let's go. What's this? Oh, this is.
What is that?
Where?
Was it? Are we as unified as we think, or is we're as unified?
Are we as unified as we think? We're just gonna go.
That could be were we as unified as we thought, or are we as unified as we think?
I copied and pasted.
Was that my fault then? Okay. Were we as unified as we think? Were we as unified as we think? Meaning back in the day, were we?
In the 90s, when the
even further back
and African medallions was happening and
right, even further back, like Martin Luther the King's Day.
Yes,
okay.
We were.
So this is about Black history.
You're the only one who can speak to this because
yeah. I mean, you all the way back there with Roe versus Wade. This is we know, Brian. Brian go back there. Brian actually walked up to a restaurant and saw where it said color and white people.
Okay.
He went up to the wrong water fountain.
I wish you'd have got a picture of that. I wish you'd have got a picture of that, Brian, next to that colored water fountain.
I got a picture of him. Look at this.
There you go. That's what. Hey, that boy clean as a whistle. You had glasses way back then? I ain't know
that. I promise you, listen, I know I got Jesus because I was sure about to cuss.
Oh man.
I don't know. About it, though, the truth is, we were that unified, right? Because listen, because it drove violent response, right? So you're unified when people try to physically accost you because they can't get you with words, right? They sick dogs on you. They've turned on water hoses. You know, they put flaming crosses in your yard. They pull you out of your house and they lynch you. They do it because they can't stop you. That's to try to stop you.
Something interesting that I just thought about. You know, it gave you the boldness to want to go out and make a difference and take a chance. And I got another picture here. You know,
that's hilarious.
Y'all gonna leave me alone, man.
Wait, hold on, Thomas. Let me get solo.
So what gives this little girl the courage to be able to step out every single day, put her life on the line, and do all that? Why?
Her parents.
Because the unity that everybody is working this thing together. That's what I would look at, because I don't think we have the confidence to do a lot of these things today because we don't feel the unification maybe as it was back then, the movement.
Colin Kaepernick would.
Well, here's the thing. You got to remember this, guys. Remember, there are factions. There are unified factions of individuals that are making a difference, that are willing to go as far. Like, y'all know it. When you was hanging out with your boys, everybody's not a goon.
Right. Absolutely.
Right. And so there's factions. There are people out here that are serious about this thing, that are willing to go as far as it takes. The challenge is there are not as many people willing to go along.
We're sneaky.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But if you throw Colin Kaepernick out there and you say, Colin Kaepernick would do this, how many people actually had an opportunity to stand with Kaepernick or kneel with Kaepernick?
Yeah, but he was light skinned with good hair.
Yeah. Well,
Larry, spin that wheel.
I'll say this: I think his biggest issue was those socks he wore. That's all.
Yeah. Oh, no doubt about it. Yeah, no doubt about it.
He talked about the cops. If he didn't talk about the cops, he'd have been good.
He said we were
unified. Oh wow! Right on one theme.
What would Dr. King say about his dream today?
Not fulfilled. Yeah.
Nah, you know what he would say? He would say, "I saw that coming."
Right.
Wow.
Right.
He never believed it was going to be easy.
No.
Do you think having access to other institutions and desegregation caused more harm or helped?
Wait, say that one more time. Say that one more time. Say that one more time.
Do you think desegregation caused more harm to the civil rights movement or helped? Because
it helped. It helped.
Okay.
It helped. It helped.
Yeah,
I got to think about that.
It helped. Do you say desegregation? Yeah, desegregation helped.
Jacked up our economy. Harm.
Well, once we desegregated, we everything watered down. Like it was like, oh, we're okay.
We made it.
They're my fault.
Yeah, no, it's like well, my reference. It's like separation of church and state. You know what I'm saying? Like when you desegregated, at least you might have been treated poorly or like trash or less than, but there still was an opportunity for you to achieve. You know what I'm saying? When you in your own little cube, like say we all black back in the 50s and we had to make our own economy. Now, if the majority says, hey, we got control of the minority and we can squeeze them whenever we get ready. We can play them like a drum whenever we get ready. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of keeping us from growing, period, because we got restraints all around us. But once they desegregated and made everything access for all, you know what I'm saying? That don't mean that the majority just took their foot off our neck. But now we had folks that was just spreading out and they could plant a seed all over. Like, hey, we got access to everything. Manipulate the system, educate yourself, get some knowledge. This is that loophole that we could use to make our family better.
Anyway, that's dope, Kaneen. That's dope, Kaneen. That's dope.
I'm gonna say because and I'm gonna go Rod's way because their integration was still racist and it was about money. Like shout out to those that were brave and got out there and went to the state, was it Woolworth, and ate and challenged them and whatever. Shout out to them. I felt like we should have just stayed away. Why force our money on someone else? Also, desegregation would have just forced us to build our system stronger and better. And I get what you're saying. Like, I hear what you're saying because the way you shared it, but I'm definitely desegregation has pushed us back because we felt like we had to acclimate into their system where we could have just built our own, even found a way to do something different away from them.
But that's what you said. What you said is I still would like for us to be isolated in our. Hey, we should stay in our little bubble. Y'all should stay in y'all little bubble, and you should stay in your little bubble. Oh, I'm saying, well, where is the equality?
I don't think that's exactly, like you have to stay in your bubble, I stay. But I think what happens is you lose momentum when you have this unity that we just talked about. And now if someone can finally get theirs and forget about the movement and keep moving on,
that's the plan. That's the plan. They pulled our greatest baseball players out of the Negro League.
Keep other systems in place still.
Right.
And there's no unity to fight against the system. We'll just allow some to get theirs and some not to. And so I'm not saying to like I would still interact with other people. I just think that there's something to say about watering something down.
Right.
Cool.
All
right. Well, everybody got their point across. Larry, spin that wheel.
I mean, shoot, we live in what we live in right now, so we just work with what we work with. We can't go back.
Oh, snap.
What we got? What we got?
Go, Kaneen.
What we got? What does Kaneen have to say?
Everything I got to say is about A.D. Walker. I'm just saying he gonna get a.
Oh dang! What happened? What happened to the bro? Oh, I think we lost Kaneen. Larry,
we interrupt this broadcast to say,
you gonna jack him for his time? You gonna jack him for his time?
Hold on. I'm gonna talk for 2 minutes.
Give me my ball. Bring him up. This is my ball, punk.
Right.
We ain't you can't play him up. We jacked him for his 2 minutes. Give him his time.
You got a minute and 20 seconds.
I have 2 words. I have 2 words. Emotional damage.
We interrupted.
Hey, I can't even think no more. Y'all go ahead and spin that wheel.
Wow. Uh-oh.
There, now you can think.
Oh, what is it? What is it?
Is Trump going to be president? Absolutely. Jeff, confirm.
Oh, no. Trump going to jail. Trump going to jail. No, I'm sorry. Trump going to prison. My bad. It's different.
That doesn't mean he won't be president.
Right.
Hey.
Right.
Trump,
I'll eat the crow because I said he wasn't, so I'll eat that if he goes. If he goes, I'll eat that. But he's still going to be president.
Presidency from collect calls.
Yes. So let me find out 80 wants to be a dictator like Trump. Trump's going. He's going to be president. Yeah.
No, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. They just had closing arguments the other day with him getting on the stand. Talking about he think it's all still a sham and this, that, and third. Yeah. But they finna dig in them pockets a little bit more. It's always when they dig in them pockets and he ain't gonna be able to pay for those lawyers. That's when the whole thing, like Giuliani, that's when everything changed right there. Everything changed right there. He's digging in them pockets.
Did you hear the RNC? The RNC hasn't backed him. They was going to just get ready to back him yesterday, and they canceled it. They're like, nah. We want to sit this out. So they don't want him to fundraise because using the RNC's backing right now. So
okay, I saw that.
But I want him to be president so he can get his last term in, so we don't have to hear from him anymore. I want to be passed. I want to be passed.
I'm scared. I don't know.
I want to know what policy Trump has that makes people want to follow him so bad.
He ain't got none. He don't talk about policy.
Policies that make is the border. Is that it?
Right.
What other policies are he doing to make this country great again?
I really
just said he has to be president. I just ordered.
I'm not a follower of Biden. I'm not a follower of Trump. I just want to know because I can't even answer that question for Biden either.
Right.
Bro, he has not said nothing about the people. Now, if you go back and look at some of his video clips, just say how many times he say for the people.
Right.
For America. So he ain't talking about America. He's talking about me. Y'all need to follow me. Anyway, Larry, spin that wheel.
Good point, Rod. I don't know. Just like we shouldn't have trusted them with integration, we should trust them with the right thing with Trump. Exactly. Exactly. My point. Exactly. What's this?
I think that's so.
Bernie Mac. What's that? What's that?
That's so. Rooms ago.
Bernie Mac's still one of the greatest comedians of all time. I put him up there with Richard Pryor. I put him up there with Red Fox. Yeah. I put him up there with Eddie Murphy, George Carlin. I put him up there with there's a couple of other cats I put him up there with, but yeah, he's one of the best of all time.
Bernie Mac was getting interviewed on a panel with Chris Rock one day, and Bernie Mac said he talked about being out with the fellas playing cards, and his wife kept paging him, and the guys were teasing him. He said, so he told Chris Rock, I had to start fronting. I picked up my phone and I called home. He said, I was fronting. Now he said, hey, what you mean where am I at? I'm where I'm at. I'm in my skin. He said, I tell you what, let's stop talking. Close your mouth. When I get home, I better have some food cooked and ready for me to eat. It better be hot and it better be good. You understand what I'm saying? Look, I'm not gonna say. Look, I tell you what. Put your mom on the phone.
Brian, you did that perfectly. That is exactly what it sounded like there. Just
wow.
You got it.
That's Bernie Mac.
That was perfect. Bernie Mac is, when it comes to telling the truth, I don't know him personally, but he just seems like he didn't care about what anyone had to think. And so I'm going to tell it like it is, and I'm going to tell it this way. And it was just hilarious. It's like, the uncle that, just be talking.
Right.
And have everybody cracking up.
Right.
So
you got to say everything. You have to say everything on your brain.
Right. That dude.
Oh, yeah. Rest in peace, Bernie.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
All right.
Larry, spin that wheel.
Did we get a moment of silence too?
Yeah, I know. There we go.
There it is. What it is.
All right. So apparently Luka had a fan ejected last night. This is from Rod. We talked about this morning. Luka I didn't get a chance to see the story about it, but
he a singer. She's a singer.
Luka Doncic is an NBA player,
and apparently he has a fan.
If you have the power that AD has, you need to take him off screen.
Don't you do it, Larry? Don't you do it?
Had a fan.
All right, I take my L. Go on, do it, Larry.
Because he said that the fan said, "Luka, you tired? Get on the treadmill." And so Luka, I guess he might have been talking mess to him all night, but that was the straw that broke the camel's back. To have someone removed who's down low, second row seats, he paid some money for it.
Yeah.
And because he told you tired, get on a treadmill, or something like that to that effect. Yeah. And I thought that's wrong. Like an NBA player can just be like, hey, have him removed.
Oh, you talking about, yeah, no doubt. Like, ain't that part of the game? Don't they do that all the time?
Man,
LeBron did it.
Or is that not a thing?
You can't call Luka Doncic a Karen unless you call LeBron James a Karen.
Right, because LeBron did it.
Did he do it? Okay.
LeBron is not the only one that has done it.
LeBron had three. LeBron had three fans. He had three fans in the front row, on the sidelines in the front row, removed. Three of them, not just one.
Now, I do believe it matters what you say. Right?
It matters. Right.
It matters what you say.
Right.
But I would say this. Yeah, he may never play on street ball. But I would say this to have somebody removed for talking mess to you is soft as a mug.
Ooh, couldn't remove Spike Lee. I dare
you. Spike Lee would have you removed.
I think Luka did play street ball.
Okay.
Nah.
Not in America.
His skills are otherworldly, man.
Yeah, not in America though.
Yeah, no, not at all.
I mean, he was a kid, so it's not like he's new to this.
Oh, he's been playing with the best
longer than a lot of these guys.
Right.
Yeah. Spin that wheel.
I mean, he's highly emotional.
Oh, snap. You see what Rod said?
Yeah, see that's remove worthy. Larry.
Oh wow! All right,
moment with Larry.
All right, this will be a quick one. All right. I know I've been giving a little family series here and there. And my frat has a saying: "Live the life you love the life you live. Love is the word." There's some more to it, but I'm going to stop right there. The other day on Instagram, there was a snippet of the Cosby Show when Stevie Wonder was on, and him and Claire did a duet, and it was that song "I Just Called to Say I Love You."
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, "Oh, that episode was all that. It was all that." But then it hit me. I was like, "You know what? It's the last time I called somebody just to say, I love you." Besides, my wife, I was talking about that. I say goodbye and all that stuff. But so I went on and I called my mom. I called my brother. I started calling people just to say, just to say I love you. Like, take the time. If you guys haven't, call a family member, call a friend or whatever, and take advantage of a situation, of an opportunity. Call them just to say I love you, And here you go. Be well, fellas. I love you guys.
No.
There we go.
Oh. Yeah, man.
Hey, Larry.
We love you too, man. We love you too, man.
Ditto.
Yeah. Thank you.
Same back at you, brother. Back at you, brother.
Kaneen, don't be crying, Kaneen. Don't be crying, man.
I just wanted to show some emotion. Thank you, bro. Thank you. All right, let's spin that wheel.
All right, let's go.
What we got?
You're right, Ryan. He getting there. He keep digging at us. You're gonna have us all crying here. New student loan forgiveness. New student loan.
Look, I'll take all of it. Whatever they have.
I got a question though. I got a question. If anybody's ever dug into it, right? The loan money, does it come from like a bank or is it straight from the government? Is this like that kind of? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it
government? If it's
forgiven?
You got to have government loans.
Government,
and you got to be under certain government guidelines. And you have to be on like a payment plan that is income based. Payment plan,
and you gotta be current.
A lot of these and current. So like the public service loan forgiveness. I had a student loan forgiven, I don't know, a year and a half ago or something like that.
Okay.
And it's based on public service. If you work in public service 10 years, you're current on your loan.
Right.
They can track, and you have all these other things. At the time, I wasn't on an income-based repayment plan, but during COVID, they shifted the rules to where you didn't have to be on the income-based payment plan. And so that's how I ended up qualifying. And like that went away, I don't know, a year and a half ago or something like that. But now there's these different rules. So, I mean, if you have student loans, stay up on the information, start looking it up. There's a lot of stuff out there to forgive your loans. And it's not just 10,000. You can get hundreds of thousands forgiven if you've been paying and you fit the criteria. Find the criteria, do your research. I mean, if I was getting paid, if I could qualify and I had $100,000 worth of loans and I did 10 hours worth of work to get that forgiven, that's a pretty good return on investment right there. So do your work. Don't expect people to call you up and say, we're going to forgive you of your loan. There are programs out there. Make it happen.
Gotcha.
All
right, Larry, spin that wheel.
Our pleasure.
All right, that boy that used to work at Chick-fil-A.
Ooh.
Let me see my
I think AD should start this one.
Like enough. Okay,
so he can't.
I can't. Okay, go ahead, Corey. What does BOL mean to you? You've been here the longest. You are elder statesman in the BOL space outside of me. What would
outside of BOL, he's the elder statesman, period.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I didn't even go there. I was trying to. You got shot up enough.
I'll reset those 2 minutes. Go ahead, Brian.
Hey, let me go ahead and say it one more time. Hey, old man, what BOL mean to you?
Hey, Sonny, it's an opportunity to
OG. What did BOL
to shine some knowledge to you guys.
You know what? This is what happens when you've been gone.
Everybody getting it.
Look, real talk. To me, BOL is a validation that these real conversations are happening. It's a validation that we're not asleep.
Right.
That's what it is.
Okay. All right.
Just that simple to me.
Yeah, for me, it's just a group of guys that it's around each other. That's all on the same page. But more importantly, it's been a part of my recovery from that thing I had 19 months ago. But being able to speak and talk on the fly and say more than 6 words that Thomas says I always do, just say 6 words. So I'm up to 7 words when I speak. but just being able to do this, this is just testament to you guys encouraging me and just I count on you guys and I try to make sure that you guys can count on me.
All right.
Yeah, to me, it's an example of how men can truly get along, regardless of where you're at, location, no matter what. There's things that we find in common. There's ideas that we have for making things better, and together encouraging one another and building each other. We don't come together and already have animosity against each other normally. That's something that's made up in the streets. We can get together and really encourage and uplift one another and create legacy.
See, all y'all did was validate that these conversations are happening.
Mm-hmm.
See, I need wisdom.
So no. What it mean to me, it is men fellowshipping and giving, their own testimony of their day-to-day lives, sharing their experiences and sharing a little bit of their dreams going toward the future.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Wow.
Making me cry. I appreciate you guys. BOL is just what it is.
What does BOL mean to the listeners?
Yeah. So Jeff said.
Hey, Jeff BOL already in there.
He said a place to learn and gain great friendships. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you're right, Jeff.
From the outside validation that men are not what we are depicted to be. It's good.
Wow.
It's good.
Wow.
Can't argue with that.
Love this. All right. Wait. Mama Corey then she said, we love you well. Great contribution to social media. A true example to the Black brotherhood. Indeed.
She didn't say black, she said blick.
See, she said blick. She said blick.
Hey, Brian, that's your mom. We ain't gonna say that about her.
Right.
Look, that's my mom, the teacher. 40 years ago, she misspelled black.
Watch how you talk about Miss McCory. Watch how you talk about her now.
Let's go out Miss McCory now.
She'll be calling me.
Don't let us all group up on you now. We all group up on you about Miss McCory now.
All right. No doubt. All right, Kaneem.
Larry, spin that wheel.
They be spinning.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I get to run my mouth. I'm gonna share my platform. Yeah. All right. So the other day I was on social media and there's a question. What artist did you fall in love with the first time you heard their voice? So I want to hear from everybody else. Make the screen back, all of us. What artist did you fall in love with when you first heard their voice? I just want to hear.
Sade.
Sade. Mine was Marvin Gaye.
Okay.
Oh.
Come on, y'all. I only got 2 minutes.
I know.
Sade for me. Yeah.
Sade.
I
just want you to know, Karen Carpenter. That's
Karen Carpenter. Wow. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So ultimately, I want to ask you this question: where did your mind go? Did it go back, way back, or did it go recent?
Well, you said first ever, so I'm thinking about the first time I ever heard music.
Rollins said Jennifer Hudson.
Jeff just took me to long ago and so far away.
So I want to just say this: like, we naturally go back when it comes to things that we think about that are really good, because that's where we were raised at, and we look at this generation and where they're raised at.
That connection,
their way back only goes so far back, right?
Beyonce,
and so
like Jennifer Hudson,
right? When we start comparing. When we start comparing like our generation versus other generations, we're going to take it way back, right? We're always going to take it way back. It's always going to be better. But sometimes we got to learn to accept the way things are today and really begin to appreciate some of the stuff that's around us today, because a lot of times we miss out on things if we're always taking it way back and never really coming to the present and enjoying what we've been given right now. So let us enjoy what we've been given right now and appreciate what we've already learned, but also appreciate what is now.
Good. All right.
All right.
Hold on. He said the color TV generation.
Yeah.
Wait up. Back to the.
We know Brian know about that generation.
Low blows.
Brian, we know it
right there. That was a straight shot at Brian. We see
we know.
From Deborah, Wow is setting new standards for men, unity, growth, and well-being.
Yes.
Thank you, Deborah. Get us back to the real stuff. Thank you, Deborah. I appreciate you.
And then Lisa,
Brian was a full-grown man. Look at that Green Acres.
Lisa, quality conversation for Black African-American men that brings awareness to the issues within our community.
Hey, Green Acres was the stuff.
Brian's been
all right.
Brian helped design the first gnome.
Wow, not a gnome. I wouldn't have never thought of that one. Not a gnome. Okay. All right. That put you way back there, brother. That's all right, bro. 9:59 on a Friday. 10 o'clock on a Friday, my brother, and you are home.
Let's parlay into this.
We'll do one more.
Yeah. One more wheel.
One more. We do one more.
Larry, spin that wheel.
Harry Tubman was not.
Oh man.
I needed
this. Got Larry started, man.
What is that on the screen, man?
Do you eat the ends of the bread? Do you eat
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
So have you always eaten the end of bread?
I have.
Oh yeah.
No. I have always eaten
never waste that part of the bread. Never.
The funny thing is, I thought about this is no matter how poor you were when you were younger, you always avoided the ends of the bread. Like something was wrong with them. Why? As I got older, I realized, man, there ain't nothing wrong with the ends of the bread.
No, you had to just keep it to the end. That's why they called it the end pieces.
Hey, I have always eaten the ends of the bread. Okay. When I throw my bread container away, it's actually empty.
Right. Absolutely. So
keep the receipts, Rod. I just want you to know that.
Yeah.
I thought. Wait, what did he say? He said weird.
He just thought it was a protective piece. Protecting the real bread.
Protecting the real.
That's bread. Just something rich people say.
Oh,
never.
Man.
I ate all of it.
I think it depends on what kind of bread you buy too, because sometimes them things could be dry.
Absolutely, but it's still
super dry.
Well, I mean, you really only had what? You had Wonder Bread, Rainbow,
right?
Oh man, my bad.
And all this other extra bread that we be buying now.
That's all good. I'm keeping receipts. That's all right.
Remember when bread used to be like 2 for $1 or 3 for $1?
Yes.
Brian remembers when it was 4 for $1.
Brian, he trying to put you back that way. You can order bread by the slice. Hey, let me get a 4 slices of white bread. I need 4 slices of wheat bread. Let me get some of that raisin bread.
Right.
Hey.
Oh, okay.
Throw me 2 pieces of cinnamon bread. Throw me 2 pieces of cinnamon bread in that too.
Oh.
But come on, man. Let's get on with the jokes, man.
Hey, Thomas, now Diane want to claim you as a cousin.
Right.
I thought she'd never be claiming me at all. Now it's fun. But hey, she gets these jokes all the time, though. She does. I'm telling you, she be hating when I'm around. Shut your mouth. Shut up.
All right, Mom, you see, you wanted me to get back on here. Look what happened.
That's what happens when you go away for a moment.
It shows your love.
Yeah.
Cut it thin.
Oh, man. Anybody got something?
I got one dad joke today, and this is only
there
one.
You go.
I get it started.
Go ahead.
What do you get when you mix an elephant and a rhinoceros?
What's that?
A rhino. I'm sorry. An elephant and a rhino. What do you get when you mix an elephant and a rhino?
What's that?
Elephant. I know.
I knew that.
Oh, hey, that's the first one I blatantly laughed out loud. that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Oh man.
Anybody else?
What do you
if I know.
Why do cows wear bells? Because their horns don't work. Oh, I got silence. Dang! Not even a laugh, Larry? Dang.
I expected that one from Brian. I would have never thought. Anybody else?
Fruit flies like an arrow. Fruit flies like a banana.
Yeah.
Ask my cousin.
Look, Mama McCoy coming to the rescue. She's like, wait for karma. It's coming back. I understand. I can dish it and I can take it. I hear it.
Oh, hey, she covering her baby. Oh, covering your baby.
Yeah. My cousin says, ask my cousin why they wear them. He a cow.
Oh, there you go, Diane. Now you're talking. All right.
Where was King David's temple located?
I don't know where.
Beside his ear.
Wow. I'm reaching for this button. Like,
all right, well,
I'm reaching for this. That was very tempting just to press the button.
That's very tempting.
Anybody else?
I think, you know what? This one might have been said before, but what do you call a fake noodle?
A fake what?
A fake noodle. Yeah.
A schnoodle?
An impasta.
You have any mental instability, or you know about mental instability? 988, sharing is caring. Enjoy the weekend. Everybody, all hearts and minds are clear. Anything I may have missed before we go out of there?
The child would refuse to nap. So she was found of guilty of resisting arrest.
Hey, don't do it, Kenny.
I want to share something with y'all.
Oh, you got a book for it, y'all.
This is out of the book of Dr. Billy Alsbrooks. This is a word of encouragement. I wrote this down because I wanted to share this in case.
I'm ready to press this button. This
would have been my 2 minutes.
Okay.
But it won't take 2 minutes.
Come on. That thing is ready.
Decisions ignite the explosion of change. And you are a decision away from changing your whole life. Let these words begin to water the season of greatness God has planted in you a long time ago. I want to speak to the warrior in each and every one of y'all. To the champion in you. Every challenge, every tribulation that you face is a future testimony. Your victory could be somebody who's coming behind you's inspiration. Never give up, because I hear the sound of a comeback. Refuse to concede. Opportunity finds the person that refuses to quit. Everything that you have ever gone through has prepared you for what you're about to experience. All things are possible with God. I want to say this to you guys. There's some crazy stuff going on in this world. From the political spectrum to race relations to families breaking up, coming apart, divorces at an all-time high, children are out of control. Our young women can't seem to find their place. And when they're looking for comfort, they're challenged with finding young, strong men. That's why BOL exists. I want to encourage everybody in here to remember what your purpose is. And if you have lost your sense of purpose, rediscover it. If you've never had purpose, find it. If you don't know how to look for it, find someone that can help you search. But your purpose, everything that you're looking for, is inside of you already. It just has to be unveiled. Look for your trigger and watch things change. I want to encourage everybody to challenge yourself to reach your next level. That's it. I'm done.
All right.
That ain't fair, man. You supposed to be a comical ending. You get all nice and serious and giving us words of thought to go back for the. Ain't nobody laughing about that.
Ain't nobody laughing about that.
No.
What do you call a pig that practices karate?
A pork chop.
Boom. Love you guys. Stay safe. Make good choices. Know that we love you. Jesus loves you better. Thank you, Ryan, for coming through and sharing and being a part. Larry, thank you for being here and helping a brother out with the tech. Thomas, thanks for being here. Kaneem, just be Kaneem. Appreciate you, man. All right. So we look forward to seeing you guys next week. Oh, look at that. It said, all things are possible with God. Thanks, BOL. I'm on my way to rediscovery. Awesome. Good
stuff.
All right. Oh, Michael McNair building. Mic drop. Welcome, brother.
Yes, sir.
Right. So we look forward to seeing you guys next week. Same time, same channel. Make sure you stay connected. Text LWN to 84576. Text LWN to 84576. If all hearts and minds are clear, let's stay safe, make good choices, and we will see you next week. Peace out, guys.
Peace.
Shoot. I'm doing.
Oh, Kaneem gone. That was a lot of fun.